Hey guys, welcome back. I first of all have to say, yes, I changed my intro. It is faster now because I was respectfully, in a way, asked to change it possibly because it was kind of long. So I just sped up the music and changed it, and hopefully you liked it. And if you don't, let me know, or don't, or I really don't care. It's whatever. Anyway, I also have to apologize that I did not vlog last weekend. We're getting to the end of the semester. Like, I think today marks 24 days until I fly back. And so I'm busy. That being said, I have a 2,500 to 3,000 word paper that is due. And I also have a 30-minute presentation to create. And the 30-minute presentation is due in a week and a half. And the paper I have until the end of the semester, but like I said, that's 24 days away. And so I've been really busy working on that. But I can quickly catch you up to what's been happening here in England. So last time I really just talked about spring break. So spring break is now a few weeks behind me, which is crazy. Like 3 weeks ago now? Was not ready to realize that. But anyway, okay. So last week's field trip was maybe, I don't know, today's field trip kind of was exciting too. I would put it on the top, like, 3 list of my favorite field trips that we've taken here. So, last week we went to Hadrian's Wall, and if you don't know about Hadrian's Wall was the border that the Romans, when Britain used to be a Roman place, when Romans were everywhere conquering everything, Hadrian's Wall, which is just a little bit south of us here in Alnwick. Hadrian's Wall was the border between Roman Britain and the unconquered lands of the north, which I'm technically in the unconquered lands of the north, so that's fun. But anyway, so we went to Hadrian's Wall and we walked that, and it was a gorgeous day. We have lucked out so much. I don't think any of our field trips have been bad weather at all. They've been beautiful, they've been sunny, they've been warm. Granted, in the beginning, the Alnwick field trip was freezing, but we were here in Alnwick, so it was okay that it was cold. But every time we step outside to get on the bus to go on a field trip, the weather is just gorgeous. So I have to be very thankful for that, since England is known as the rainy place. And it hasn't rained on our field trips. It sprinkled a little bit, but that's about it. So we walked Hadrian's Wall, and it was rigorous. And it made me question why in the world I did it. But I did it because it was a gorgeous day. And if it had been raining, I probably wouldn't have. And so, yeah. It was Hadrian's Wall. And then we went to Keswick in the Lake District. So I've been to the Peak District and now the Lake District. And it was beautiful there as well. And that's really all I can say about Keswick. But I got to go lambing, kind of, a little bit. So I know I've talked about my community contact, Susan, who is adorable, and she just booked her trip to come to the U.S. So this summer she will be joining everyone in Minnesota, and I'll just be chilling in Wisconsin by myself. But that's fine. Anyway, she brought my pal Tessa and I to her nephew's farm. So it's kind of like a family farm, and we got to see lambs, and they were the cutest little things ever. I just want to keep one and love it. Unfortunately, when we were there, they had 2 cows who were calving, so they went into labor and were about to have calves. So we didn't get to pick up the lambs, and we were gonna bottle feed them and love them and love lambs. So my hopes is that maybe we will get to lamb soon, where I actually get to hold one because they're cute. I have to tell you a little story though. Okay, so while we were lambing, they had a fenced in area, and there were sheep with their lambs, and there was this little lamb that was all by itself, and it was bleeding at Tessa and I, so I was like, ah. And I just realized that I just made that sound, and it sounded nothing like a sheep, but it's fine. But so it was bleeding at us, and we're like, oh, it's so cute. And then they were bringing the cows in, and they were like, oh, get out of the way, because the cows are ready to calve. And so we had to run out of the way, and as we started walking away, the little lamb started following us, and it was just melting my heart. I love little lambs. On a side note, lambs were my animal when I was younger. I don't know if anyone else has that, where they their parents gave them a stuffed animal that was their animal. So my nephew has a frog, and my niece has an elephant. Mine was a lamb. I had this little thing. It was like a lamb, and it had a blanket tail thing, and I called it Lovey. It was my Lovey, and I'm pretty sure it's locked away in my mom's hope chest for now because I tore it to pieces because I loved it so much because it was a lamb. So I've always loved lambs, and I can't wait to hold one. But so yeah, that was last weekend, and then this week was busy of working on projects, and we're getting ready. Well, not anymore. We were getting ready for tourist season, which started today. We were on our field trip today, so I didn't actually get to see any of the tourists or see what was happening here, but tourist season has officially started. So our quiet little castle has gone to a tourist destination. Guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. But that brings me to today. And today's field trip was gorgeous. It was beautiful outside. It was sunny. It was really, really windy, so I probably could have done without some wind, but it's fine. And I want to say it was probably 60, 70, somewhere in there. I mean, it was beautiful. I could stay here forever because it was just wonderful. But we went to the beach, and we went rock pooling. So here we are, there's this rocky terrain, and we're walking along, and there's pools of water, and so wildlife, they live in these pools, so we got to see a lot of little sea creatures and shells that I don't remember the name of. But then we got nets and buckets, and we found a crab that was alive. We found a starfish. We found a hermit crab. And then we saw a whole bunch of other things. I collected a ton of shells, which is super exciting. I love shells, and just got to walk along the beach. I didn't put sunscreen on, so I'm really glad I didn't get sunburned because that would have been bad. Fair skin, not good in sun. But then we walked along the beach, and I wore my flip-flops, and it was wonderful. And we saw Banbury Castle, and then we drove a little bit, and we went to another beach and walked along that, and then we saw another castle, Dunsborough Castle, which is just a ruin, and we walked more to a little other sea village, and that's where we stopped. But I mean, I was able to take my shoes off and walk in the water, and the water was kind of cold, but it wasn't too cold, and it was just, it was beautiful. I mean, I was talking with our professor, Christine, and she was telling us that they have sometimes only twice, I think, in the past 30 years have had to cancel that specific field trip because of the weather, because it is completely outdoors. So it was nice. Also, we didn't have Wade on our field trip. Wade's our director here. He decided to leave us and go to Jordan for the week because he's doing some stuff for St. Cloud. But happy birthday, Wade! Wade, our director, is 28 today. 28 today. I feel like I should say his real age, but if he ever sees this, he'll be so mad at me. Let's just say if you add 20 and take away 8, you'll get his age. That way I didn't actually say it. People can do the math. So, it's Wade's birthday. Happy birthday, Wade. I don't know if you actually watch my vlog videos. You haven't said anything. So, that's fine. Anyway, so yeah, that was today's field trip. And if you've noticed, I look nice. I mean, I've looked nice in my other videos, but I feel like I look overly nice. So, tonight, I just got back from it, actually. There was a charity event still going on, from 7:30 until late was what the sign-up said. And so my friends and I all went to this, and it's called a Ceilidh, and it is a traditional Scottish dance. It's a type of line dance stuff. They play music that I think sounded like polka music, and you have a caller who will quickly teach you the steps just by like telling you what to do with your partner. And all of us who went were female, so we just danced with each other, and it was fine. I didn't have to be oh no, I was the guy once. But that's okay. But I was super excited because it was the type of dancing that's in Pride and Prejudice, and actually one of the dances that they did tonight was from Pride and Prejudice, like the movie, 2005 version, my favorite movie ever. Ha! I was so excited. I unfortunately sat out of that dance because I had just gotten done dancing a different dance, and I was really, really hot, and I'm like, it's fine, I'll just sit down, and then I missed it. Because I didn't realize that it was it until after they had started, so I was like, that's sad, I missed my dance. I missed it! But it's okay. I'm calm. I'm very calm. Anyway, I don't have anything else to talk about. I know I promised everyone pictures, but I didn't bring my card reader down here with me, and it's all the way upstairs in my room. So I promise, pictures will be coming. I know next weekend I'm going to London, so chances are my roommate and I will probably tape a vlog video then, like we did in Liverpool. Maybe I'll have one of my other friends join me, who knows. So yeah, London is next week. I'm very excited for London. I have already started planning what I want to do. I'm trying to keep costs down, so a lot of museums, a lot of just sightseeing and like walking around. So that's next week. And then the following week is Holy Island, which I will talk about more later. And then it's the last weekend. I have to pack up and I have to go home. So that's sad. I'm going to try not to think about it. But as always, I'm going to ask if you have any questions. Please let me know. I have no problem answering them. And I just had a thought and I lost it. Oh, yes, I was thinking, for any of you who are my friends on Facebook, which is really just my family, I have been thinking about possibly doing a Facebook Live video at the end of the semester, so in 3 weeks, when I'm packing up my room. I'm thinking that maybe my roommate and I, maybe some of my friends, can do a Facebook Live video that you guys can ask us questions about our time here, all of us, or not. Who knows if I'll do that or not. Really, if you think it's a good idea, let me know. If you think it's not a good idea, then let me know. And if I don't get anyone saying anything, I'm just not going to do it. So, that's that. Trying to think what else on my list. I talked about lambing. I talked about pictures. I talked about possible Facebook Live video, which would be fun. I don't know. So, I guess this is a good place as any to end it. Video coming next week, I promise. And who knows, maybe I'll just do a quick video of just pictures of, my time here to make up for last weekend. So yeah. Thanks for watching. As always, like if you're on YouTube, subscribe, comment, anything. I like your hair. That works. I mean, I think my hair looks nice. It's wind blown from the beach because my hair was everywhere today. But I mean, it looks nice, so it's good. But anyway, yep, anything works. Oh, there was one thing I was gonna mention. I'm so sorry. I'm just so scattered brain today. But so I was gonna say one thing. Traveling has been hard. Traveling by myself. I found that there are so many things that I miss about traveling with my family, and today was definitely one of those moments. So we were on the beach, the wind was blowing in my hair, I felt like a supermodel, but I probably just looked like a weirdo. But I was sitting on a rock, which I do a lot, and then just kind of like looking out at the sea. We were on the North Sea, and I realized I missed having my mom with me. And it was simply because anytime we go on a trip and I like do something that is semi, staged, I'll say, my mom will take pictures of me, and then of course I'll yell at her like, "Mom, stop taking pictures of me. Don't take pictures of me. I don't want pictures." Which she knows is so true because it took me like 5 sessions to get senior pictures done. I hate pictures. I hate posing for pictures. But anyway, so today we were on the beach and I was sitting on this rock and I'm like, this is a moment where my mom would take pictures of me. And then I would yell at her, of course, because that's me. But she's not here, and I was like so sad. So, yes, Mom, I know I always yell at you for taking pictures of me, but I missed it a little bit. Just a tiny bit. But I did. I missed you. I love you. So, okay, I promise this is the end of my video. So like, subscribe, let me know anything, if you like my intro, if you like my hair, if you... just say hi! That works too. So, anyway, have a awesome week, and next time that I vlog, I will be in London, which is exciting because most people think, when I say England, they think London. So, I will be in London officially, and then from there, it'll just be a few weeks, and I'll be heading home. So, thanks for watching, and have a great week, and I will see you next week. Okay, I lied again. Sorry. As I was editing my video, I realized that last time I vlogged, I said I would talk about the field trips that I had after spring break, since I didn't even touch base on them. So very quickly, in like a few minutes, I can't put a time limit on it. Right when I got back from spring break, we went to Durham and we saw the cathedral. I don't remember much about that field trip right now because it's like so long ago. But the field trip that I really wanted to talk about was Beamish. We went to Beamish. Oh, wait. That was the same day. We only went on one field trip after I came back. So Beamish and Durham. So Beamish is a open air museum. So if any of you know what Heritage Hill is, I know my family in Wisconsin will know, but any of my other friends probably won't. But it's a town that is specifically made to be seen as it was back in the older days. So a lot of the buildings in Beamish have been brought brick by brick from original buildings, and then they have actors who act out and pretend to be people living in that time. And so we went to Beamish and I loved it. I love open air museums. They're probably my favorite because you get to, instead of just going to a museum and looking at all these artifacts, you get to live it almost. And so I loved Beamish. And then we went to Durham, we went to the cathedral, and it was a cathedral. It was just another cathedral. And I really didn't have anything to say about it. Although it had a really cool Lego structure of it. You can't take pictures inside the Durham Cathedral. But the only picture I could take was of this Lego building of the cathedral. So it was a life-size, well, not life-size, well, like Lego-sized version of the Durham Cathedral, and it was wonderful. So those pictures will be coming along with the pictures of everything else. Okay, this is really the end. See you next time.